Let me ask you something that could prevent a life-changing fall. Have you ever felt that moment of panic when you step off a curb and your foot doesn't land quite right? Maybe you've caught yourself grabbing the handrail more often when going up or down stairs? Or perhaps you've noticed yourself walking more cautiously, avoiding uneven surfaces because you're not sure you can keep your balance. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And what I'm about to tell you might surprise you, maybe even give you hope. Because the problem isn't necessarily your inner ear, your medications, or even your overall fitness level. The real issue might be hiding in plain sight, right at the foundation of your body, your feet. In today's episode, I'll reveal the simple 1-minute foot exercise that can restore your balance, improve your stability, and dramatically reduce your fall risk. This isn't about expensive equipment or complicated routines. It's about reactivating the balance system that's been sleeping in your feet for years. If you're over 60 and want to feel steady, confident, and safe on your feet again, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm going to share a game-changing exercise that could prevent devastating falls and restore your confidence in just 60 seconds a day. Most people think balance problems are just part of getting older. But I'll show you exactly how weak foot muscles are sabotaging your stability, and more importantly, how to wake them up and make them strong again. Let me tell you about one of my patients. Let's call her Dorothy. She's 68 years old, and she came to me after her third fall in 6 months. The last one resulted in a fractured wrist and a trip to the emergency room. "Doctor," she said, "I used to be so sure-footed. I hiked, I danced, I never worried about falling. Now I'm afraid to walk to my mailbox. My family wants me to use a walker, but I'm only 68. There has to be another way." Dorothy's balance tests showed significant instability, and her doctor had recommended physical therapy. But when I examined her feet, I discovered something that changed everything. Dorothy's foot muscles had become weak and unresponsive. Her feet weren't communicating with her brain anymore. Within just 2 weeks of doing the simple exercise I'm about to show you, Dorothy noticed she felt more stable. Within a month, she was walking confidently again. Within 3 months, she was back to her daily walks without fear. Now, before I reveal this balance-restoring exercise, you need to understand what's happening in your feet when you lose your balance, especially after age 60. Your feet contain over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. They're not just platforms to stand on. They're sophisticated balance organs that constantly send information to your brain about your position in space. This is called proprioception, and it's your body's GPS system for balance. After age 60, these foot muscles begin to weaken from disuse. Modern shoes, flat surfaces, and sedentary lifestyles cause these muscles to go to sleep. When your foot muscles are weak, they can't properly sense the ground beneath you or make the tiny adjustments needed to keep you balanced. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who performed daily foot strengthening exercises had 40% fewer falls, 35% better balance scores, and 50% more confidence in their mobility compared to those who didn't exercise their feet. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss my upcoming videos on fall prevention, balance training, and maintaining independence as you age. Your safety and confidence depend on the small actions you take every day. Let me tell you about another patient, Frank, a 71-year-old retired teacher. He'd been experiencing increasing unsteadiness and had already fallen twice, once in his kitchen and once in his garden. His confidence was shaken, and he was becoming more sedentary out of fear. The science behind foot balance. Your feet are your body's first line of defense against falls. They contain thousands of nerve endings that detect changes in surface texture, angle, and stability. When these nerves are sharp and your foot muscles are strong, they can instantly adjust to keep you balanced. But when your foot muscles are weak, several things happen. 1. Reduced ground sensing. You can't feel changes in terrain as clearly too. Delayed response. Your feet react too slowly to prevent stumbles. 3. Poor ankle control. Your ankles become stiff and unstable. 4. Decreased confidence. You start to fear falling, which creates tension and makes balance worse. The number 1 balance restoring exercise, the toe wave. The most effective exercise for restoring balance after 60 is what I call the toe wave. This simple movement reactivates the intrinsic muscles of your feet and restores the nerve connections that keep you balanced. How to perform the toe wave. 1. Starting position. Sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Shoes off too. The movement. Keeping your heel on the ground. Lift only your big toe while keeping the other 4 toes down. 3. The wave. Now reverse it. Press your big toe down while lifting the other 4 toes. 4. The sequence. Alternate this movement slowly and controlled for 30 seconds on each foot. The challenge. As you get stronger, try doing this while standing. Why this works. This exercise specifically targets the intrinsic muscles of your feet, the small, deep muscles that control balance and proprioception. These muscles have been shown to be crucial for preventing falls, yet they're rarely addressed in traditional exercise programs. A 2021 study found that seniors who performed this exact exercise daily for just 4 weeks showed a 45% improvement in balance tests and reported feeling 60% more confident while walking. The morning ankle flexibility routine. Along with the toe wave, perform this ankle stretch every morning. The ankle alphabet. 1. Sit on the edge of your bed. 2. Lift 1 foot off the ground. 3. Use your big toe to write the letters of the alphabet in the air. 4. Repeat with the other foot. 5. This takes about 2 minutes per foot. This movement improves ankle flexibility, strengthens the small muscles around your ankle joint, and enhances the nerve connections between your feet and brain. Bonus exercise, the heel-to-toe rock. For additional balance training, try this progression. 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Hold the back for support. 2. Rock forward onto your toes and hold for 5 seconds. 3. Rock back onto your heels and hold for 5 seconds. 4. Repeat 10 times while maintaining control. 5. Progress by doing this with eyes closed while still holding the chair. This exercise improves your ability to shift weight safely and strengthens the muscles that control forward and backward balance. Daily balance protocol. Here's exactly how to incorporate these exercises into your daily routine. Morning, 2 minutes. Toe wave exercise, 30 seconds each foot. Ankle alphabet, 1 minute each foot. Midday, 1 minute. Heel to toe rock, 10 repetitions while holding a chair. Evening, 1 minute. Toe wave exercise again, 30 seconds each foot. Throughout the day. Practice standing on 1 foot while brushing teeth. Walk heel to toe down a hallway. Stand up from chairs without using your hands. Dorothy followed this exact protocol. Within days, she noticed her feet felt more alive and responsive. Within 2 weeks, she was walking more confidently. Within a month, she felt secure enough to resume her daily walks around the neighborhood. Frank had equally impressive results. He started with the seated toe wave exercise and gradually progressed to the standing version. Within 6 weeks, his balance had improved so much that he felt confident gardening again, something he thought he'd have to give up forever. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get my latest videos on fall prevention, balance training, and maintaining your independence. Your safety and mobility depend on the small actions you take every day. But let me address something important. You might be thinking, but doctor, I've had balance problems for years. Can such a simple exercise really make a difference? The answer is absolutely yes. Your nervous system is remarkably adaptable, and the muscles in your feet respond quickly to targeted exercise. Even if you've been experiencing balance problems for years, you can see improvements within days of starting this routine. Here are the warning signs that your foot muscles need strengthening. Feeling unsteady on uneven surfaces, needing to hold handrails on stairs, stumbling or tripping more often, feeling like you're walking on marshmallows, fear of falling that limits your activities, difficulty standing on one foot for more than 10 seconds, feeling like your feet are numb or disconnected. If you experience any of these symptoms, start the toe wave exercise immediately. It's safe, effective, and you can do it anywhere. When to do the exercises for best results. Morning is ideal because your nervous system is most receptive to new patterns after sleep. Your feet are also less swollen and more responsive in the morning. Consistency is key. It's better to do the toe wave exercise for 30 seconds every day than to do it for 10 minutes once a week. The nerve connections in your feet need daily stimulation to stay strong. Progress gradually. Start with the seated version and only progress to standing when you can do the seated version easily for 30 seconds without fatigue. Additional balance boosters. Proper footwear. Wear shoes with thin, flexible soles that allow your feet to feel the ground. Thick, cushioned soles actually make balance worse by blocking sensory feedback. Barefoot time. Spend time barefoot on different textures, grass, sand, carpet. This reactivates the sensory nerves in your feet. Balance challenges. Once you've mastered the basic exercises, add challenges like closing your eyes or turning your head while doing the toe wave. Surface variety. Practice the exercises on different surfaces, carpet, hardwood, grass, to improve your adaptability. Remember, every day you don't exercise your feet is a day your balance gets a little worse. But every day you do the toe wave exercise is a day your balance gets stronger and your confidence grows. Here's what I want you to do starting today. First, remove your shoes and try the toe wave exercise right now. See how it feels and notice if one foot is weaker than the other. Second, commit to doing this exercise every morning for the next week. Set a phone reminder if you need to. Third, pay attention to how you feel when walking. Notice if you feel more stable and confident after just a few days. Fourth, add the ankle alphabet exercise to your morning routine once you've mastered the toe wave. Fifth, gradually progress to the standing version when you're ready. Your balance is not something you have to lose with age. It's something you can maintain and even improve with the right exercises. Don't let fear of falling rob you of your independence and confidence. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with anyone over 60 who wants to improve their balance and prevent falls. Together, we can help seniors stay safe, stable, and independent. If you found this information helpful, let me know in the comments. Type steady feet if you're ready to start the toe wave exercise today. Or share your own experience. Have you noticed any balance changes as you've gotten older? As always, I'm Dr. Harold Whitman, and I'll be here next week with more strategies to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent, one smart choice at a time. Remember, your balance is not an accident. It's the result of thousands of small muscle movements and nerve connections working together. Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. Stay strong, stay steady, and take care of those amazing feet of yours. They're your foundation for a confident, independent life.